the isolated player of the game. And we're going to go with kicker extraordinaire.
I'm telling you.
Osiel Martinez.
There was a piece, and one of the recruiting people came by, and they put a recruiting piece together on him on the video, and supposedly, but according to this guy, he's one of the best kickers in the state. And according to us, we hope he is, and we think he is too, because the kid, he's one of these kids, and I know Seth and us, we talked about it last year too. He's one of those kids put in the work. I mean, he comes to the weight room, he comes in, he practices, and he works. And he's put it in and put the work in, and by golly, it's paid off for him.
Well, his struggles as a sophomore were pretty well documented, but then the improvement he made from sophomore to junior was absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
And the reason that I think he makes such a great selection for today is when you play a school that is, let's be as real as we can, 2 classifications ahead of you. They're one of the biggest 5A schools in 5A. And how important is your kicker when you in special teams? You want to be able to keep the ball away from their most athletic, because where big schools can really hurt you is when they get guys in space in the open field. Your kicker can do a lot to prevent that from happening. He can help you with field position, and in a very close ball game, and this very well could be a close ball game, it would be helpful to be able to have 3 points as an option when you get inside the 30-yard line.
While we got a minute here, I'd like to thank Billy and Camellia Hunter. They provided the food for the hospitality room. Malvern National Bank comes. They're all the time doing something. They provided the tailgate. And thanks again to Larry's Pizza and Chotwell's for providing the food in the press box. Thank you, Southern Bancorp, for the $25 per touchdown scored by the Leopard offense this season. And thank you, Black Level sponsors, Malvern National Bank, Farmers Bank and Trust, Southern Bancorp, and Print Media. These are some special people, and they do need the resignation and recognition.
And if you'll notice on the turf, one thing that let's give a special shout out to Malvern National Bank. If you'll notice on the turf, there's one advertisement on the turf. And that's Malvern National Bank. And so the new turf would not have been a possibility without their generous donation and their real passion for the kids in our school district.
And we look off to the left. I mean, we're in the best high school facility right here, right now, in my opinion. Probably one of the best fields and visitor stands. But then you look down to the left, and once again, you see MNB down there, and it's Leopard Stadium and the new scoreboard. Now, this is going to be neat for a lot of the people watching, because we have the new video system run by the kids. They'll have where people can actually watch the live ball game on that replay, and all kinds of stuff. It's just, and it's good enough. Hey, we don't even need our glasses on to read what's on the scoreboard now.
And we are now just moments away, just under 2 minutes away from kickoff. And I didn't even see who won the toss. We won the toss and deferred. I would imagine that means Jacksonville decided to receive.
Yeah.
If they were smart, that's what they would do, because they will not have the option to receive in the second half.
Okay. While we have a second here before the kickoff, coaching staff is head coach John Fogelman. Then we got Tommy Ball, Daryl Baker. I know Daryl's doing the line. Got a new one. Stephen Petey Barber came out of retirement to help to coach with his friend Johnny Fogelman. He'll do some of the offensive line. Coach Nick Brumfield, he's back there running the defense. Jordan Colpy is Capel. Mark Freer is doing linebackers, okay. Sean Mitchell is helping Drew Smiley. Austin Warford, we're trying to decide whether he's the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach, or what he is. But I tell you what, Austin's a former Leopard that's come back to us from Hamburg, I believe, and we're glad to have him back. And then Trent Wilson, that's the coaches. Stephanie Anthony is the manager. The Water Girls are Claire Fort, Valerie. Don't have my glasses on. Help me.
Where's all this?
I'm going to call it Resnoles and Brianna Word. Hey, sorry, parents. We'll get this straightened out and we'll get these names. But anyway, these kids need the recognition. Ben?
Well, and it looks like Osiel Martinez has teed the ball up at the 40-yard line, about to get the season underway. Back deep for Jacksonville, number 6, Stanley Turner, number 23, Mosiah Davis. And ladies and gentlemen, it's showtime. Osiel Martinez, first kick of the year, goes into the Jacksonville end zone, and we're going to start the year with a touchback run. We talked about the importance of Osiel Martinez right out of the gate. The isolated player of the game is going to force him to go the length of the field. Yeah,
and then it wasn't only deep, it was about 3 or 4 yards deep back in the orange and in front of the Leopard field down there, and it's just he's a weapon. The thing about it is, as the season goes on, too, we have that opportunity to use him in kicking field goals in tight games, too.
Jacksonville comes to the line. They've got split wide receivers to both sides. Looks like the quarterback, I can't see the number just as of yet. Run a man in motion to the left. Quarterback is going to step back to pass. Throw short, complete. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. And right on cue, David Hutchins, we talked about him, gets a tackle for loss.
There's 21.
And right out of the gate, despite completing the pass, the Titans are going to lose a yard and bring up 2nd down and 11. Jacksonville quick back to the line. The quarterback is number 2, Bryson Ballou.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the bear from Jungle Book. Ballou takes the snap. Handoff. Given over the left side. Tackled right past the line of scrimmage, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage by a host of Leopards. Going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and 10 for the Titans.
Ben Rock was in there, and we're going to see a lot of him at middle linebacker. He's just he's a senior. He's smart. He's heady, and he's just a heck of a football player.
It's the bare necessities.
Ballou takes the snap. Going to throw to the right side, floats it up, and comes just a little bit short of his wide receiver, number 7, who is not on the roster.
No, he's not.
So he will henceforth be known as number 7 for the rest of the night, and Jacksonville will have to punt on their first possession. Really, really good start for the Leopards.
Boy, I tell you what, if you Leopard defense can get a 3 and out on that first possession, that's huge. That's big.
Kalen Cooper and David Hutchins are back to receive the punt. A little bit of a low snap, handled well, not a very good kick, and it's going to roll.
Wow. Oh, wow.
And then it's going to come all the way back. Unfortunately for Jacksonville, fortunately for the Leopards, Zach McKinnon is the punter, and it only goes to the 29-yard line where the Leopards will have a very short field on the Jacksonville side of the field.
One of the Leopards got a little close to the ball over there, and they had that beating.
So here we go. We get to see the Coach Fogelman offense for the first time. And as expected, Bishop Allen, junior quarterback, set to take the snap from the shotgun, and in the pistol formation is Tavian Clegg right behind him. Bishop takes a snap, hands off to Clegg over the right side. He's got some space. He's over the 15, down to the 10, to the 5, and is going to finally be dragged down at about the 3-yard line. Really good start for the Leopards.
You know, and that's one thing that we watched Clegg do last year. You know, he was compared to Dupree back there. He didn't look as big, but I'm going to tell you something. That kid is strong.
So very, very short field. 1st and goal from the 3. The give is to Clegg again, and they did a much better job of wrapping him up. Short gain down to the 2, bringing up 2nd and goal from the Jacksonville 2-yard line.
Yeah, Stanley Turner, senior middle or defensive back, was in on that one to stop him. And like you said, brings up 2nd and 2, 2nd and goal from the 2.
And here's something we did not see a lot of last year. It looks like Bishop Allen may be going under center. And now they're going to tell Tavian Clegg he's got to come out because of a knee pad issue. And so they're going to send in Elijah Hinton. Allen under center. Haven't seen that in a while. The give, Issa Hinton over the right side, and Jacksonville swarms him for a loss of 2.
Yeah.
Back to about the 3.5-yard line.
That one just didn't look like it was really unfolding the way that Coach Fogelman wanted it to. It looks a little bit of not real smooth, but remember, this is the first game, first series against when we're playing for real. And
brings up 3rd down and a long 3.
Yeah.
You can see the wind is really whipping out there right now.
Yeah,
We mentioned Jared Hathcock. He's the tight end, but you will see him at up back. Also, Kyler Wright playing some tight end and didn't like what they saw, so the Leopards are going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them when we come back. It'll be the Leopards, 3rd and goal from the 3.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
And the Leopards are coming back to the line of scrimmage, ready to run this 3rd down and goal play. Could very well be 2-down territory. Bishop under center. Hands it off to Clegg. Clegg spins back down to the 1, does not get to the end zone, and they're going to mark it right at the 1-yard line, bringing up a 4th and 1 in the first 4th down decision of the Fogelman era.
boy, I tell you what.
And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field right here.
That stack 3, number 3, it was Kevian Spawn came in there and looked like Clegg was in, and that's what happens when they're stacked like that, man. We talk about you don't know what they're going to do, and 3 came flying over there and was in the right spot at the right time.
Leopards took 2 tight ends out, put 2 wide receivers in. It is going to be the pistol formation. The give is to Clegg. We have a flag down. The play is blown dead before the snap. And that usually means against the offense. It is not, though. It is offsides against Jacksonville. So they'll be half the distance and take it inside the 1-yard line. So they're about half a yard to go for the Leopards. 4th and goal from inside the 1.
Okay.
And Bishop Allen will be under center. Now we've got an old traditional power I formation. The give is to Clegg. Clegg stops short, and he is going to be tackled at the 1. Caught to him at the line of scrimmage. Clegg tried to spin off and get to the end zone, but came up a little short, and Jacksonville holds.
Number 5, Lamont Brown came shooting again there again. He's from his defensive end position, but again, it's that stack 3, and he came in there untouched.
And if you're looking for a silver lining run, they've got to go a long way to score. They got to go 98 yards here. They'll start 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard lines. Will the Titans?
Yeah, it's
Blue with 2 running backs behind him. He's going to keep it on his own read, and he's going to get down to about the 5-yard line over the left side. Look like Aiden Delamar in on the stop.
Yeah, the big old number 62, Elijah Jones was in there also, the big junior defensive tackle, and we still got some size up there.
8:10 remaining in the first quarter. Blue with 2 running backs, 1 on each side. This time he's going to keep it again, but he doesn't get to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about 3 back down to the 2-yard line.
Jeremiah Jimerson was in on that one also. Big old 44, we'll talk about him. Brandon Jackson was in there. 60 was in, the whole bunch of them was in there.
Going to bring up about 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it was John Doddridge, Jr.
Shotgun formation. Blue takes the snap. He's going to sprint right. Got some pressure. Now he's going to release, going to throw it short just to the feet of his intended target, Messiah Davis. And the Titans are going to have to punt it with the punter's feet right on the edge.
Yeah, it'll be tight back there.
At the back of the end zone.
Back of the end zone, certainly. Leopards have a chance, another opportunity here, Ben, to end up with excellent field position. We just need to take advantage of it this time.
And great start by that Malvern defense.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
A lot of new faces have done an excellent job. Good snap. The punt is away. High, short kick. Leopards just need to get out of the way. It's going to come back to the 23.5-yard line. So the Leopards once again will have incredible field position to start this drive run. They've had a short field twice now. Would be nice to get this one punched in.
Well, I tell you one thing that I've always admired and bragged about Johnny Fogelman is his ability to make changes on the fly. He'll see something, and his ability to see things and make adjustments. So I expect a little bit different offense here, on some blocking assignments and everything, because that's one of his strong points.
Shotgun formation for Bishop Allen. Tavian Clegg to his left. He takes the snap, swing pass to Clegg. Clegg over the 20. Clegg to the 15, to the 10. Drives the guy down to about the 6-yard line, first down, and goal once again for the Leopards. Ron, it's like deja vu all over again.
Yeah, we saw a little bit there of the ability, not a little bit, a lot of the ability of Bishop Allen there to roll out, and he put the ball right out there on Clegg's fingertips. He didn't have to break stride or anything.
Leopards trying to work fast, trips to the right. The give is to Clegg. Over to the left side, sprints to the left. He gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards!
And that's the first of many for the Leopards. That's probably first of many for number 35, too, because he's just as quick as he looked last year, Ben, and he's stronger. Coach Fogelman has talked about how I asked him if he's bigger, and he didn't say anything. He said, but he's really a lot stronger. So he spent some time in the weight room, and it didn't slow him down any.
Defense on both possessions gave the Leopards great field position. Two big chunk plays, one on each possession, got it down close. This time the Leopards were able to punch it in. Osiel Martinez set for the extra point. The snap is good. The kick is through, and it is good, and it is far, and the Leopards take a 7-0 lead with 7 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be right back. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football. And we welcome you back to Leopard Stadium. The Leopards have just taken a 7-0 lead with 7 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And Osiel Martinez set to kick it away to the Titans.
And, and it all started first of the ball game. Martinez sticks him, at the 20-yard line with putting it into the end zone. And we've talked about it. That's such a weapon.
Turner and Davis deep for Jacksonville. Let's see if they get a chance this time. Martinez lays into it. And this one is going to go right, hit at the goal line, will fly out of the end zone. And once again, Osiel Martinez is 2 for 2 on touchbacks.
Yeah, and that really, really helps your defense because, they got to go 80 instead of 96 like they had to the last time, I guess, whatever it was.
We'll see what adjustments Jacksonville has made. The Leopards, not a lot of need for adjustments. Defense has looked really good in the opening 2 possessions. Blue in the backfield to take the snap. Run a man in motion. The give is to Mason Ball. Tripped up in the backfield. And I believe that is going to be, if I can
come out around
that young man needs to learn how to get his props stepping out of the way. Well, no, that's David Hutchins.
David Hutchins. We should have known.
He figured he's going to get his name called a lot. He's not worried about showing his numbers for the people at home. So 2nd and 11, Jacksonville still really struggling to get anything going offensively. They got a split wide receiver to the right. Ballou will have 2 running backs with him in the shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Ballou back to pass, straight back, throws over, and that's going to be incomplete, intended for Marion Ball. Contact may have been a little early, but not early enough to draw the flag.
Yeah.
And another 3rd and long situation for Jacksonville. The Leopards, Ron, have done an excellent job of putting Jacksonville in 3rd and long.
Yeah, and we'll just call that close for Davon Allison in there, the number 9, the D-back, and he broke it up when that's all that counts. Nice coverage, kiddo.
Ball switches sides of the quarterback, Ballou. Shotgun formation. They got twins to the right, split to the left.
Blitz.
Ballou throws to the back, catches the ball around the 20. Now he's got some open space to the 25, and a heck of an open field tackle by Aiden Delamar to bring up 4th down and 5. The tackle gets Jacksonville to the 26-yard line, be closer to 4th and 4. And we'll see if Jacksonville's going to send their punt team onto the field. It looks like they will.
Yeah, we had missed a couple of tackles there until Delamar come up there and just really did an excellent job in the open field. Looks like number 6, Turner's back.
Turner's going to punt, and the Leopards not buying that it's going to be a punt. They are in a strict defense formation. Here's the punt, and this is going to be his best punt of the night. Hits at the Malvern 47 and will roll out of bounds at the Malvern 33-yard line. So, Ron, this will be the first time the Leopards have had to go a significant difference.
Yeah. And as it worked out, his first 2 punts had a net of what? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, so we don't put anybody back, and then he finally connects the one and gets a good Jacksonville roll on it to put it back down inside the 40-yard line in Leopard territory. So, at that place, Fulgham's playbook is still wide open because he can do anything he wants, run anything he wants to, that far out, and got a lot of field to work with. So we'll see what he dials up. See what him and Warford dial up because.
Well, and with more field to work with, you may open it up a little bit for Bishop Allen to throw the football here.
Yeah.
We have twins to the right, split left. We are in the pistol formation with Clegg behind Allen. Allen's going to fake the give. He's going to sprint off to his right, looking for somebody. There is a flag down, throws a beautiful pass to number 17, Cedric Cook, but he caught it out of bounds. But I believe we're probably going to have a hold against the Leopards.
Yeah.
We'll see. Now they're saying it could be against Jacksonville.
They grab the receiver and turn him around.
Yeah.
Waiting on the officials to give us a. They're definitely going to be. It is going to be holding against Jacksonville.
It'll be interesting to see what, as we go on with all the new technology and everything, what we see in the way of replays on our big screen down there on our scoreboard,
Grab Jarrett Hathcock on his route, turn him around. And that will move the ball to the Malvern 49-yard line. And now they get Jacksonville to jump. The side judge has already given the signal for offsides, and so they're going to give the Leopards 5 more. It'll make it 1st and 5 for the Leopards.
I've been told by the technical crew there will be no replays this year, so that might be a good thing, some of these Malvern fans.
Well, that means we're going to be right every time.
That means we're going to be right every time.
So it will be 1st and 5. Bishop now looking to his left. The pass is complete to Kalen Cooper. Cooper up over the 40 of Jacksonville, down to about the 37-yard line. See where they mark it. They will mark it down at the 37-yard line. 1st down, Leopards. Really nice strike by Bishop Allen.
And while we got a second here, there's a little bit of tradition going on down there. Number 5, Devon Julel. That's Keenan's little brother, and he's not pretty good-sized kid. And they've got him listed as a running back, and he's a good one.
Allen takes the snap. Now he's looking to run. Now he's going to cut back to the left side. He's got some space. Gets a good block by Clegg, and he's actually going to end up picking up about 5 yards maybe, depending on the spot. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 4. But, Ron, that very easily could have been a loss.
Very easily, yeah.
So Bishop saves the play, keeps the Leopards ahead of the Sticks. Will be 2nd down and about 6 to go. Leopards with 4 wide receivers on the field and Clegg along with Bishop. Shotgun formation, trips to the right. Got a single setback, which is Kalen Cooper to the left. Bishop Allen sprinting right. Looking for a guy. Nobody. He's going to keep it. He's over the 25, over the 20. First down, Leopards. Bishop Allen getting it done with his legs early in this one, Ron.
Yeah, and Bishop showing the maturity there. He sees what's available, what isn't, and he's got another year football with him, and he's an extremely smart kid and knows the game. And he goes out of bounds. Don't take a hit. Let me pick up my 8-10 yards or whatever and go.
Leopards flip the formation, trips to the left, a single setback to the right. The give this time is to Clegg, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. It is going to be a loss of 1. And Jacksonville player, Lamyron Smith, lost a helmet. He'll have to come out for a play. Brings up 2nd and 11.
I was looking at that front 3 for Jacksonville, and those kids are big. Those are, and they're causing us a little bit of problems there.
Allen looks straight back, plenty of time. Throws a nice crossing route. That's going to be Devin Janelle, and Janelle up over the 10 down to the 11 yard. I'm sorry, that is Louis Jaime, one of the new.
Jaime, yes.
I got my 3 and 5 transposed. That's going to be Louis Jaime, one of the 2 brothers, new to the program over the summer, and really, really nice reception and run there. And it's good to see some chemistry going there. That we've heard really good things about both of those, Louis and Gabe Jaime, and good to see some of that connection going early. 1st and goal from the 6. Under center is Allen. He's going to fake the give to Clegg. He's going to roll right. He's looking. Now he's going to keep it. Cuts back. Dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
Wow, great play there. He had somebody. Well, he had Hathcock going across the back, and but he couldn't get squared around, and saw a seam and stuck his nose in it, and got in to make it 13-0. 3:20 left here in the first quarter, Ben.
And you got to say that the decision making from Bishop Allen here in the early going has been really, really good. Yeah. Deciding when to throw it, when to keep it, the patience in the pocket to read and go through his progressions. And as we have it now, Osiel Martinez with a chance to make it 14. The kick is up. It is through the uprights. And the Leopards, with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, have a 14-0 lead. We'll be right back. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
And welcome back to Leopard Stadium. The Leopards now have a 14-0 lead over 5A opponent Jacksonville. Osiel Martinez set to kick it away. Let's see if he can go 3 for 3 on touchbacks. Gets a good leg into this one. This is the furthest one of the night, and it is just short of going through the uprights.
Yeah.
And once again, Osiel Martinez, that leg has just gotten stronger and stronger, and that is some kind of weapon that I think is going to play some big dividends for us later in the year, Ron.
And we were talking earlier on another subject. I'm looking at the field here at David Alpe Field and here in Leopard Stadium, and I tell you what, this new turf is just really, really outstanding. And got that blue and white MNB out there on it. And this is outstanding facilities we've got here, guys.
Blue in the backfield with Bagheera. I'm sorry, that's Mason Ball. That's a Jungle Book joke. Sorry. Man in motion, Blue, looking over the middle, throwing it deep. And jump ball and a chance for the Leopards.
He got it.
And it is going to be intercepted by Gabriel Jaime, the other Jaime brother, coming up big on defense.
Wow. I mean, that great position, jump ball, went up for it, and it was a fight for the ball, and he came down with outstanding
I don't
play.
know who tipped it. I don't believe he's the one who tipped it.
No,
he tipped it and got. There were two Leopards right there on the play, and so great job, tip drill, get it up in the air, give yourself a chance. Big time defensive play for the Leopards, and the Leopards looking for more. 3 minutes, 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter. The Leopards on their own 49-yard line looking to add to the lead. Trip rights. He's got Tavian Clegg right beside him. The give is to Clegg over the left side. Cuts now upfield, past midfield, and will be tackled at the 48-yard line of Jacksonville for a gain of about 3.
Boy, I tell you what, Clegg did a really good job there of not getting stopped for a loss, because he waited for his block, set his blocker up, jumped to the outside, and picked up 2.5 yards. It could have been at least a 2.5-yard loss had he not followed his blocker and been patient.
Leopards moving fast. They've still got Trip rights. Bishop Allen with the snap. Looking deep, not there. Looking now, he's going to check down to Kalen Cooper, who was running a long drag across the field. Will be a first down, pushed out of bounds at the Jacksonville 33. And again, good patience by both receiver and quarterback, and the Leopard offense is rolling, Ron.
Yeah, they are. And that's really, that shows you the difference of what we're looking at this year versus what we never saw that play, the last 2 or 3 years. And it's just different philosophies, different personnel, of course. But that was good football play. And like I say, really, really, really good heads up by
Allen takes
Cooper.
the snap. He's looking left. Now a lot of pressure and just absolutely mauled by Lamyron Smith. Came virtually untouched.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big loss for the Leopards all the way back to the Jacksonville 46-yard line.
They sent everybody there. When I looked down there when they tackled him, there was 5 white shirts and 3 orange shirts. So it was they laid their ears back and sent everybody, and that's what's going to happen in this stack 6.
Yeah. Loss of about 15 or 16 on that play, and so the Leopards have a lot of work to do to get a first down. Allen takes the snap. The give is to Clegg. Clegg manhandled right at the line of scrimmage.
Michael Johnson, the big senior defensive lineman, number 50 for Jacksonville, got a hold of him that time. And he's number 50. He's one of those the left side of those front 3. Him and the big old number 88 and number 5. I mean, and those kids are big.
Ron, you figure the coach Fogelman is probably looking for about a 12-yard play to get you to 4th and 10 and not try to pick it all up right here?
Yeah.
Allen will have trips to the left, a split wide receiver to the right. He's got Clegg with him in the backfield. Allen takes the snap, looking deep. And again, I'm going to tell you, Lamyron Smith is starting to become a problem.
Yeah.
Gets another sack, pushes the Leopards back past midfield to their own 45-yard line. And it is 4th, and I'm not doing the math. It's a lot.
Yeah, and the thing about it is they're switching. The Jacksonville coaches have switched up their defense some to where, because 25, Lamar Smith, he comes from a D-back. He that's basically a corner blitz, and he walks up, and they don't pick him up, and then boom, he's right there.
And the punter
Hathcock.
Looks like it's going to be Jarrett Hathcock. High, relatively short punt. It's going to land at about the 29-yard line of Jacksonville. It's a tremendous leopard roll past the 10 to the Jacksonville 8. And it's going to look like he bombed that thing. But it will finally stop at the Jacksonville 8-yard line, and that's where Jacksonville will put the ball in play with 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Jacksonville's the coach was saying, we're back down here again. That was very. I know you watching on the replay or watching it live. That was as good a leopard roll as you'll ever see anywhere, anytime.
So Jacksonville inside their own 10-yard line to start this drive. Ballou Looks like he's going to sprint right. They get a little counter move back to the left. And it's going to be ball over the 20 to the 25. Big first down run for Jacksonville to the 27-yard line, and that is going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. But the Leopards have done some damage. They're ahead 14-0. We'll be right back with the beginning of the second quarter. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football. And we welcome you back to Leopard Stadium. Jacksonville finally had a big-time first down. They are going to have the ball at their own 27-yard line. The give is to ball over the left side. The Leopards right on top of it. Looked like he may have lost about 2 yards on the play. Difficult to see who came up with the tackle, but ball coming up a little gimpy there.
Yeah, he had started to his right and ran into a Leopard and turned around, went to his back to his left and ran into 2 more. And, he went off favoring that, looked like that left leg, left ankle or something.
Ballew's got trips to the right. He's got a single wide receiver to his left. And now he's going to look to his right, and the pass is nearly intercepted. Tried to throw it short to Davis. And
Tyler Wright was all over that one. Isn't that who that was? Yeah. No, that's not.
No, I believe that might have been Delamar.
That Delamar.
Aiden Delamar.
Okay.
Almost one-handed that thing, and that would have been a pick six all day because there was nothing but green grass and orange end zone in front of him.
Brings up third and about 11, 12?
Ballew takes the snap. The give is to Davis. Davis with a big gain up first down over the 40 to about the 45-yard line. And a little draw play. Yeah. Caught the Leopards sleeping. They're looking maybe to see the pass to pick up the first down. Jacksonville runs it. Gashed him up near midfield. Jacksonville, they're moving fast. Twins to both sides. Ballew, the give is to Davis. Davis met right at the line of scrimmage, and he may have pushed his way forward for a yard, but the Leopards stopped the bleeding there, and they're going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, David Hutchins was in there on that one, and Ben Rock. That's 2 very solid defenders we've got there, and they were both right there and stopped him.
Ballew getting the play from the sideline. He's got twins to the left. He's got a single setback to the right. Now we've got motion to the right. The give is to Davis, and he is met in the backfield by a host of Leopards. This is going to be a big loss. Loss of about 3 or 4, depending on the spot. And going to bring up another 3rd and really long situation for Jacksonville. I believe Brandon Jackson, number 44, was right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
And he's one of those young guys, Ron, that made a big impact towards the end of last year.
Yes, he did. I'll tell you another one in there. John Doddridge was in there, too, and he was in the bottom, number 60.
Twins to both sides for Ballew. Davis with him in the backfield. Now Davis goes in motion. Swing pass to Davis. Can't hold on to it. Nearly a lateral. They're going to say it was thrown forward, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. And Jacksonville will have 4th and long.
Yeah, the Leopard defense gave a little bit, and didn't end up giving up that much from where they started. And once again, the defense stiffens and forces a punt out of the Jacksonville Lions, Titans, the Devils. Titans.
Turner is set to punt for the Titans.
I can remember that.
We got David Hutchins on about the 20-yard line, and on about the 25, Kalen Cooper. Here's the punt, almost blocked. Cooper going to let it go over his head, and we need this to go into the end zone, and it will get into the end zone barely, and that's going to be a touchback. And that was almost as good a punt as you could have.
Yeah. That's one, too, that when you're looking at film study, and that was a ball, quite honestly, you were looking down, it's easier to say, should have been caught about to the 18, 19, 20-yard line and for a return. And but anyway, the Leopards start 80 yards away from pay dirt and going from our right to our left toward the new stadium, Leopard Stadium scoreboard. Now, and it's impressive. It is just really impressive.
A lot of movement within the district to get, as far as the facilities, to make them top-notch, state-of-the-art, and scoreboard and the turf were a big part of that project this year. No question about that. Bishop Allen under center. The give is to Clegg. He tries to cut back left, but is just absolutely swallowed up by number 50, Michael Johnson.
Yeah, Michael,
for a loss of 3.
Michael's one of that front 3 up there. He plays playing on the right side, and he's made lots and lots of tackles.
So 2nd and 13 now for the Leopards on their own 17-yard line. Twins to both sides of Bishop Allen. Allen tries to draw the Titans off sides. They don't jump. He goes back, looks at the sideline, gets another play. Now the snap. He's looking downfield, looking upfield now to run. And now he fumbles the football. It's going to be interesting to see who's on top of it.
It may have changed hands a couple times down there.
The Leopards were able to get on it and save it from being a turnover.
Gosh, we're at 8:44 left here in the first half, and the Leopards are leading this one 14-0. And
I believe Bishop Allen may have been the one to recover the fumble himself, and ended up gaining maybe a yard on the play, but it still brings up 3rd down and 12. Going to have trips to the right. He's got Clegg with him in the backfield, and Kalen Cooper. Now they're going to throw it deep to Cooper. Cooper uses his body to catch the football on the fade. He's going to be stood up. But a nice pickup on 3rd and long. Kalen Cooper gets all the way past midfield to the 48-yard line of Jacksonville. That's the kind of body control we saw out of Dylon Carradine
Yes,
last
it is.
year.
And it's like, hey, Bishop, don't throw into double coverage unless you can just drop it in there like an egg in a basket to number 11. And it was a great play.
So the Leopards still moving after that 3rd and long conversion. Now he's got Clegg and Janelle with him in the backfield. The give is to Clegg. Clegg makes one guy miss. Now he's over the 40. Makes another guy almost miss, but he gets shoestring tackled right around the line to gain. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and very short, less than a yard for the Leopards at the Jacksonville 39-yard line. 2nd and less than 1.
Clegg really gets a quick start. He really got a really quick start. Brings up 2nd, and golly, that's not even a yard. I'm going to call that 2nd, 2 feet and 4 inches.
Way out here, we got Louis Jaime splitting out way left. Bringing that corner way out here. Pistol formation. The give is to Clegg. Clegg got the 1st down, and he's going to get some more. He's over the 30. Wow. He's over the 20, the 10, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Clegg just needed about one more step, and he would have seen pay dirt.
Boy, I tell you what, number 3, Louis Jaime, really threw a nice, just a block, a seal-off block on the safety or the corner coming, and that's what turned him loose. Another Leopard, and I couldn't see which one was trailing coming in there. Smart, didn't get a block in the back or whatever, and just a great play by the whole team.
So the Leopards will have 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Now we've got a fullback, Brandon and the give us to Clegg. He is going to get to the 5. He's trying to get to the corner. Will not make it. Will be stopped right at the 5-yard line.
I believe
might have been to George Hudson maybe on the stop.
I believe Tavian had that again. He'd have followed to 44 through that hole, because Jackson had a nice hole through there, going through in that number 44 in that fullback position, lead blocker.
They didn't quite give him the 5-yard line. They marked it at the 6. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line for the Leopards. Leopards now taking their time, not moving quite as quickly as they have in their first 3 drives. Getting the play. It's going to be shotgun formation. Clegg to the left. Now Bishop thrown to the corner. He's got a man and he drops it.
Ooh.
Believe that was Cedric Cook. Wide open, beautiful play call. Ball just slipped through the fingers.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous pass, though, by Bishop Allen.
Great play. And I tell you, not only that, great route. Kid ran a great route. Just couldn't bring it in. And then by that, he saw 6, and it doesn't take but a half a second to take your eye off the ball, and it's like, oops.
Makes it 3rd down and goal from the 6-yard line. Bishop Allen in shotgun formation.
They didn't call it.
Now he's going to move to the right. He's going to dive for the end zone, hits the pylon, and it is going to be they're going to mark him out even though he hit the pylon.
It looked like he had the ball.
Fascinating.
Had the ball inside the pylon. Wow.
Well, the whole pylon is in the end zone. So if you hit the pylon, he knocked the pylon down with the ball.
Yeah, we're talking about up here. Yeah, no replay this year. This might be revolt if they replayed that one.
However, it's going to be 4th down.
4th and
it should
inches.
be. Well, it should be a touchdown, but
the ball's right. Yeah, they got it.
It's
right.
got to be like really, really close, right? So the Leopards, that's a huddle. We haven't seen a huddle in a while. Here we go. Bishop Allen under center. He's going to try to push it over. The Leopards push him over the goal line, and he is going to score.
Yeah.
Belatedly. And the Leopards will take a 20-0 lead. 6 minutes, 36 seconds remaining, and Bishop Allen rushing, passing now over 100 yards.
Yeah, he was 5 for 5 before the drop.
Oh, wow. 5 for 5 tonight, 101 yards, and he's got quite a few rushing as well. He's had a nice night rushing. Well, with the sacks.
That's sack, yeah.
Osiel Martinez looking to make it 21-0. Good snap. Kick through. And that one is going to end up on Mississippi Street. And with 6:36 remaining in the first half, the Leopards lead 21-0. We want you to stay with us. We'll be right back. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football.
LifePoint Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. LifePoint Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
And we want to welcome you back to Leopard Stadium here on the campus of Malvern High School. The Leopards have just taken a 21-0 lead, 6 minutes, 36 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Osiel Martinez teeing it up for the Leopards.
And once again, the Leopards are kicking off. It's been a it's been a good first half so far. Everything's kind of clicked for them, and doesn't look like first game form to me. Ben, they're ahead of schedule, I think.
Martinez gets a nice boot into it. This one will be returned at about the 5-yard line. He is now up over the 20, got some space to the 30. Will be tripped up at about the 35-yard line. Looked like that was perhaps Mason Ball on the return.
Yeah,
and that's where Jacksonville will start the drive.
Yeah, Jemerson was there for the stop, and he had a head of steam. Jemerson doesn't stop him. He could have done some damage. 6:32 left there with a 21-0 lead for the Leopards in the first half. And Jacksonville is...
This may be their best starting field position of the night.
Yeah. And by golly, I believe it is.
Blue still the quarterback. He's got twins to his right. He's got a split wide receiver to the left. The give is to Ball. Ball up over the 35 to the 36. A lot of Leopards there. Doing a good job on first down. Only giving up about 2 yards to bring up second down and 8, maybe a short 9 for the Titans.
Boy, I tell you what, Brandon Jackson, number 44, has really been active there in the middle for the Leopards tonight. He's a big kid, good, solid tackler, and he's sticking his nose in there almost every play.
Blue got it motion now to his left. Now they've got trips left. Blue straight back, screen pass
to Ball. Ball up over the 35. Now he's over the 40. Leopards are going to tackle him at about the 42-yard line, depending on the spot. We'll bring up third and about 3. Looks like they're going to give him the 43-yard line.
Yeah.
We'll bring up third down and 2.
He showed good speed out there, but also our safety and corners really did a good job of coming up, and our friend number 3.
Really big play for Jacksonville, trying to get on the board. They need to pick up a first down. Ballou takes the snap. He's going to fake the give. Now he's over the left side, and he is going to get right about to the line of scrimmage. I don't know that he got to the line to gain.
Well, I mean, yeah, they got him right. They still got him.
And they are not going to give him much of anything, and we've got a hurt Jacksonville player. That looks like number 25, Lamyron Smith, who has been almost an unstoppable force defensively. And while they tend to him, we'll take a short break. 5 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the first half. Leopards lead 21-0. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. There's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
And we welcome you back. Very happy to report that Lamyron Smith did walk off the field on his own power. Hopefully he will be able to return. He has had one heck of a game, especially on the defensive side of the ball. And Jacksonville will be going for it on fourth down. It's 4th and 2. Jacksonville going to stay in the shotgun. He's got twins right. He's got a split wide receiver to his right. He's going to keep it. He is going to get over midfield. He's got the first down by quite a bit into Leopard territory and will be tackled at the Leopard 47-yard line.
Yeah, Ball did a really good job then of he found the hole over his right side, or looked over his right guard, right tackle, and hesitated just a second, shot through there, and picked up plenty for the 1st and 10.
Jacksonville trying to keep the momentum going. Leopards trying to get it stopped. Now he's got twins to both sides. Ballou takes the snap. Quick throw. Intended for Stanley Turner, just out of reach. And maybe fortunate a little bit that he didn't catch that, because I believe that was Aiden Delamar that gave him a little pop anyway. But you got to figure, Ron, that if he catches that, he gets the full throttle version of that.
Yes, he does, yeah. And is this the first time they've been into Leopard territory?
I believe it. I believe it is. I mean, they don't have many first downs. I mean, maybe two or three. 2nd down and 10. Now we've got wide motion.
Little reverse.
Fake it to the left. Now they're going to pitch a right pass, and he's wide open.
Wow, what a play.
Little reverse pass to number 7, whom we still don't know his name, but he has scored a touchdown for Jacksonville.
Yeah, boy, yeah. That's a situation there that the coaches really did a good job over there at Jacksonville. That plays into the aggression of the way as aggressive as the Leopard defense has been, and they went after him and snuck number 7, whoever he is, back in behind him, and it was a completed pass. And
Ron, you felt like they needed to score right here by any means necessary to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And as it is, they've made it a 2-score game. Number 21, Monte Williams for the extra point. It's low, and it just sneaks in the right upright. And with 4 minutes and 24 seconds, Jacksonville has gotten on the board, but the Leopards still lead 21-7. We'll be right back. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome back to Leopard Stadium.
You know, I just look, and we've got 3 kids back there. Any one of them can take it all the way back really quick. Clegg's back deep, flanked by Hutchins.
And it may be Delamar.
Delamar on the other side.
And they're going to sky kick this to about the 33-yard line, and it's going to be caught by Tyson Heath. And he takes a couple more of those shots, he'll learn to just fair catch that thing.
I think at some point in time I thought he may have thought he had signaled fair catch, and then I don't think I did, and I got to do something.
It's really hard to get a return going on a sky kick that you catch on the 32, and so the Leopards will he actually did get 2 yards on the return.
All right, positive yardage on the return.
So the Leopards will start from their own 34-yard line. 4 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. The Leopards trying to increase their 2-touchdown lead here before half. And it's going to be Bishop Allen. He's got 2 running backs with him in the backfield. Twins to the right. Allen looking to pass, throwing deep down the left side, nobody home.
There, yeah.
Intended for Clegg on a wheel route, just didn't have enough time to get there, or Clegg cut the route short perhaps.
Little miscommunication on that one, but no harm done. I mean, it was not thrown into a danger area, so
brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Leopards on their own 34-yard line. Pistol formation, Tavian Clegg behind Bishop. The give is to Clegg. Now Clegg cuts out to the right. He's now to the 40. He's going to get to the 45. He's past midfield. Cut the corner. He's over the 40, the 30, and finally pushed out of bounds.
Boy, I tell you what.
They're not going to give him the 30. They're going to mark him at the 32-yard line of Jacksonville. Still really nice pickup for Clegg. He got to the corner, and once he gets to the edge, it's a foot race.
Yeah. Number 3, Kevin Spann looked like he was going to get him, and I'll tell you what, Clegg just got past him on raw speed and raw talent.
Twins to both sides for Bishop. Looks like he's got Janelle with him in the backfield. Changing the play, looking to the sideline, getting the play that they want. Bishop looking left, throws complete to Kalen Cooper. Cooper makes a little dipsy-do move. Now he's over the 20-yard line, going to get to probably the 17. It's going to be a first down for the Leopards. And we are starting to see the emergence of Kalen Cooper as a very real target.
Yes.
Early in this season.
I just got an update. Number 7 for Jacksonville is Keyshaw Glenn, number 7. Somebody posted it on social media, so give him credit for that touchdown.
So the Leopards now under 4 minutes, 3:59 remaining in the first half. Trips to the right for Bishop. He looks like he's going to throw to the right. Now he's going to keep it, and he's going to run. He's going to get up to about the 10-yard line. Nice pickup on first down.
And
now we got a little scuttle.
Yeah.
Little scrappity scrap, getting the players separated.
And I want to thank Ronnie Purefoy for that update on number 7.
Good job by the officials to get that cleaned up quickly. And the Leopards will have 2nd down and about 4 yards to go on their own 11-yard line. Oh, Bishop Allen lost the helmet, which means that we're going to see Kyler Wright take a snap here. Kyler Wright taking the snap, the give. Now he's going to keep it himself, and he is going to go up over the 10-yard line before they start pushing him back. He's going to should be close to the first down, depending on the spot.
On the spot, yeah.
And they're going to
put him what looks to be maybe a yard shy.
Yeah.
So 3rd and 1 maybe from the 9-yard line. I'm gonna tell you, Kyler's one guy. His body is really transformed in the weight room. He's has a great frame.
Yes, he does.
Big, tall frame. Could really see a lot of places to help you. He can help you at quarterback, can help you at tight end, can help you at defensive end.
Yeah.
A lot of places. Kyler's going to be a real big help for us over the next couple of years. So here come the Leopards. Kyler Wright, still the quarterback. 3 running backs behind him.
Yeah.
Wright fumbles the snap. He jumps on it. And they are going to lose some yardage. It's going to bring up 4th down now.
Timeout.
Looks like it came all the way back to about the 11-yard line where Kyler jumped on it. But did we get a timeout before the snap? Because they're still marking it at the – I guess we call a timeout. Did we call a timeout? We did get the timeout.
Okay.
That was fortuitous.
That was – yeah, and that was very lucky too. Nonetheless, 2:20 left here in the half. Leopards really threatening down here. 3rd and about a little over a yard
and we'll keep it
on the 9-yard line. And,
we'll keep it right here for expert analysis so we don't run through commercials because I don't know what to do when we have to restart the commercials.
Okay, well, we are technically challenged. Our in-chief engineer and sidekick play-by-play guy is off the rest of the evening. Nothing serious, just something he had to do, and sleep well, my friend.
But not too well.
Not too well.
So it is still going to be 3rd down and about 1.
Yeah, and they've
left the Leopards, and
they've left Kyler in at quarterback. Back behind him, they actually had Janelle dotting the I, and this is a little different offense.
And Brandon Jackson at fullback. Now we've got shotgun formation with Kyler Wright, Tavian Clegg just to his left. Coaching staff surveying the play, surveying the defense, seeing what they want to do. Now, you do have probably 2 downs to pick this up, Ron. So
yeah, and what are we waiting on here? Well, now the side judge is – they reset the clock? Okay. All right, reset the 25-second clock. Haven't started it yet.
So he's got twins to his right. He's got a single setback to the left. Right takes the snap. The give is no. He's going to hold it himself, and now he's up over the 5. Did he get in?
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Touchdown, Leopards.
Really, that's well-designed play. You know, everybody looks like they send everybody, student body right, kind of led in there by Clegg going in, and then you got the fullback going in, and then all of a sudden – Kyler just picks it up, runs off to his left, and stretches out all six.
Well, and we had talked about him transforming his body. You can see the strength.
Oh yeah,
that he's picked up and built, and just really excited to see the production we're going to get out of him in a variety of ways over the next couple of years.
Yeah, stand up beside him sometime, I guarantee.
Osiel Martinez, little low snap, sticks with it, knocks it through, and the Leopards lead 28-7. 2 minutes. 18 seconds remaining in the first half. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to Malvern Leopard Football. And welcome back to Leopard Stadium here on the campus of Malvern High School, where the Malvern Leopards have scored once again to increase their lead 28-7 over the Jacksonville Titans. Ron,
you know, it's
a pretty good start for the Leopards.
Yeah, it is. And the nice thing about this last score is, you know, they run a trick play, and number 7, Keyshawn Glenn, gets a kind of a gimme touchdown. Leopards hold them, come back, answer it, and get that lead back with 2:18 left here in the first half, and we'll get the ball to start the second half, and it's a kick deep.
Osiel Martinez's kick going to be taken at the 9-yard line by Davis. Davis now over the 25. He's going to be wrangled down at about the 28-yard line. And so the Leopards, once again, with pretty good coverage, going to force the Titans to go
a fairly significant distance to score on this drive.
You know, Coach Fogelman was talking to us, and then in the coaches show that they needed to clean up their tackling. They've cleaned up the tackling considerably since the Sheridan game. Still a little rusty in a couple places, but overall they've really, really improved their tackling.
Blues got 4 wide receivers and a running back. The give is to the back. I can't tell if that's Ball or Davis. That's going to be Ball. He is stopped right at the 30-yard line. Short gain of about 2. Will bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Titans.
Boy, I tell you what, they depend on Ball a lot to do a lot for this football team.
Now Jacksonville's going to go with trips left. Blue looking to his left. Now he's throwing deep down the right sideline. And just perfect timing by Gabe Jaime. Hits the ball and the player at almost exactly the same time.
As an old defensive back, it doesn't get any better than that. I mean, that's like scoring a touchdown for me. He hit him clean and just jarred it loose. Great timing, great play.
And really peeled back from his corner position.
Yeah.
To come back and lay that hit right around on the hash mark. So 3rd down and 8 for Jacksonville. Minute 40 remaining. A lot of weird motion going on here. Now they're going to throw down the right sideline, and he's going to overthrow everybody. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down and 8 from the Jacksonville 30-yard line.
I tell you what, Gabe Jaime, he had to throw it over him. The guy was behind him, but there's no way he was going to make connection on that pass because of the position that number 8 was in, Gabe Jaime. And tell you what, we found him 3 and 8.
So Jacksonville is set up to punt. And it looks like number 18, Chandler Sublett, is the punter this time. He struggles with it, and it's going to be blocked.
Oh, my.
The Leopards fall on it inside the 20-yard line of Jacksonville. And, man, with a minute 30, that is a blessing for the Leopards, a very real chance to put another score in with a very short field. It's going to be placed at the 19-yard line. And the Leopards only have to go 19 yards to try to get one more score in before we hit the halfway mark, Ron.
Yeah, and that's, it's first game jitters on their part, and we have been fortunate that we have not made those mistakes. And it goes back into what Johnny was talking about in the coaches show. They made a lot of the same mistakes we've made early in the practice games. Who cleaned them up? And then obviously the Leopards have cleaned up their mistakes and their miscues a lot quicker and a lot faster so far than what Jacksonville has. And that's coaching.
Junior quarterback Bishop Allen back at the quarterback position. Tavian Clegg to his right. He will have trips to the far side on the right side of the field. He is looking back. He's looking to his right. Now he's going to throw down the middle of the field, and it's going to be intercepted at about the 3-yard line by Jacksonville. And now he's got some space. Now he may go all the way. He is now past midfield, past the 40. And will there be a saving tackle? Yes, there will. I believe Kalen Cooper finally was able to almost horse collar him down at about the 3-yard line.
Well, that's
saving a touchdown, but Jacksonville very much has flipped the script a little bit with a chance to put in a score of their own.
Yeah.
Just when you thought the Leopards were going to have a chance to put one in, now it's the Titans that have a chance to.
Kavion Spahn, number 3, he's a wide receiver, defensive back senior, and he's a big, tall kid. Really timed and jumped the route and was tall enough to get up and get it because he looks to be, like 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", big, tall kid, athletic, and can run as we just saw.
Jacksonville now still in the shotgun formation. 2 running backs besides Ballou. Here's the snap. Give is going to be ball from a Wildcat formation type.
and he is going to get down inside the 3 to about the 2-yard line. Jacksonville perfectly content to let a lot of this clock go down. 2nd down and goal for Jacksonville from just outside the 1-yard line. Ball is now the quarterback. Takes the snap. Hold. Tries to get over the goal line. Tries to hold the ball out. And the Leopards are able to hold him. And so now we're down to 30 seconds.
Boy, somebody reached out across and grabbed him and stopped him in his tracks, and I think it's big old 44. I think that's Brandon Jackson got a hold of him as he went through there because he was going through the hole bin. Then all of a sudden he just stopped and went straight down.
And with 22 seconds, Jacksonville wants to think about it. We'll take the timeout with them. Leopards lead 28-7, 22 seconds left. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
And welcome back to Leopard Stadium. The Leopards have a 28-7 lead, but Jacksonville is knocking on the door with 22 seconds left in the half, trying to cut the lead down to 2 scores before we go into the locker rooms. And the Leopards trying to prevent that from happening. Lots of guys right at the line of scrimmage. Ball is taking the snap. He is one of their running backs. He's over the middle, and he is able to sneak through and score. And Jacksonville does, in fact, cut the lead.
Cut the lead on you and within the last minute and a half or whatever of the second quarter here on an interception at the Leopard goal line and ran it all the way back and was caught at about the 3-yard line by, I believe it was Cooper caught him, didn't he?
Yes. And so Bradshaw is going to be the man to get the extra point. Jacksonville trying to make this now a 28-14 game. Snap is good. Hold is down. The kick, low line drive, but good. And with 19 seconds remaining in the first half, the Leopards lead at 28-14. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
And welcome back. We have 19 seconds remaining in the half. The Leopards set to receive the kickoff from Jacksonville, who just cut the lead, 28-14. Leopards still lead. And here it is, sky kick. Now we get a fair catch.
Oh.
Drops it, but it does, in fact, go out of bounds. So the Leopards will take over at the 27-yard line. And with 19 seconds left, you just wonder just how cheeky Coach Fogelman's going to be with this far to go. I suspect we may just see maybe a kneel down or a handoff with the opportunity to break it. But you never know. We have Bobby Petrino back in the state of Arkansas, and you might just start running and gunning. Let's see.
Well, another thing, too, and you've got Austin Warford down there on the sideline, too, and there's nobody in a high school, college career that could get more out of a broken play or whatever than Austin could. He just had that ability.
This looks like a potential kneel-down situation. 2 tight ends, Tavian Clegg behind center. Going to take a knee, and we're going to take it to halftime as they decided to finally start the clock. It took a little bit of time to get the clock going. We're down to 10 seconds, and I think they can probably start going back to the locker rooms at this point. But they're going to sit and chit-chat.
And we are now at halftime, and so the Leopards do lead 28-14 after the first half of play.
We'll be back after our commercial breaks. Special guest at halftime. I'm going to have a chance to talk to Superintendent of Malvern School System, Janet Blair will be with me for a visit at halftime, kind of bring us up where we're doing, what we're going to do, and I've promised to throw her softballs. So we'll see how that goes.
She doesn't like softballs. She wants the hard questions.
Okay, we'll be back after these words from our sponsor.
And welcome back to the second half of action here at Leopard Stadium as the Malvern Leopards are hosting the Jacksonville Titans as we get ready to start the second half. The Leopards lead it 28-14. They deferred their option after winning the coin toss, so they will receive to start this half. Sky kick will be jumped on. It hit the ground, and it looked like that may be Louis Jaime that jumped on it, number 2. For the Leopards, so the Leopards will start 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
You know, during the break, I did have to check on one thing. His brother Gabe, number 8, is listed as a freshman, and is a freshman. Wow.
Yeah, and that's in order to start the year as a freshman, that's pretty pretty impressive.
Pretty heady stuff.
And I suspect if we make a playoff run that there will be some other freshmen that come off that ninth grade squad.
Yeah, 44.
Pistol formation for the Leopards. Bishop hands it off to Clegg. Clegg's going to be stopped in the backfield for a loss of about 3 yards. Not the best way to start the second half for the Leopards.
Yeah, once again, charging the cross there, big number 50 from the right side. And I tell you what, Michael Johnson has really been a problem in this stack defense. He's a really, really aggressive, good football player here on their right side, playing against our left side.
So we got 2nd and 13 for the Leopards. 2 backs with Bishop. He sets back to pass, and it's going to be tipped. Had good pressure. That was number 25.
Yeah.
Lamyron Smith, and, he was a little hobbled in the first half. He looked like he got his speed back.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time.
Very impressive football player.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time in the Leopard backfield during that first quarter and even in the second quarter. Big third down conversion here for the Leopards. We need to get something going, get it out of there.
3rd down and 13. Bishop, straight drop back, steps up into the pocket, throws almost complete, got his hands on it. Kalen Cooper, tight coverage by Isaiah Morris, was almost able to haul that in. Would have been an incredible circus catch. As it is, it brings up 4th and long, and the Leopards are going to have to punt the football.
The D-backs have done a really good job covering the Leopards because we haven't had a Leopard running clean very often in their back against their defensive backs, against their corners and their safeties.
And here's the snap.
Wow.
The punter is Jared Hathcock. It's going to land at about the 45-yard line, kind of kick one way, then back. And the Titans of Jacksonville are going to start in Leopard territory, their first drive of the second half. The officials are going to place it at the 44-yard line of Malvern.
Getting a lot of hang time and okay distance, but not great distance on the punts. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of unusual to see them starting inside Leopard territory or even being inside Leopard territory based on what happened in the first half.
Ballou has a man in motion to give us to Ball. Ball cuts up field. Now he's past the 40-yard line. Good run on first down for Jacksonville. Positive yardage up to, they're going to give him the 39-yard line of Malvern. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5 for Jacksonville.
Ball did a really good job then of going to his left, waiting for his blockers to set up and playing off his blockers, and then shooting through there for about 5.5, 6 yards.
Tight formation for Jacksonville. Blue in the shotgun. He's got ball with him in the backfield. Reverse
and
is to Antoine Davidson, and he is going to get near the 1st down line, but did not quite make it. I believe he's going to be – they're going to give him forward progress right near the line to gain. I thought they were not going to give him past the 35, but they have given him close to the 34, and that's going to be very close to a 1st down.
And they're going to –
and they've waved him on forward for a 1st down. So
that was a generous spot. But anyway, as I'm sitting here thinking, first half and into this has really been a clean played ball game. Not many penalties at all.
Jacksonville, 1st and 10 from the Leopard 34-yard line. Shotgun formation. Blue fakes the give. Now he's going to run to the right side. Cuts up past the 35. Ball's on the ground. Let's see who ends up with it. The Leopards are pointing as if they may have it. But I believe they're going to call 2nd down. Jacksonville ends up with it. And after all is said and done, the Titans gain about 3 yards, bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, they were fortunate there because that ball was on the ground. We could see it from up here, and down on the bottom of that pile somewhere, one of those white shirts got a hold of it before a Leopard could get it.
Jacksonville is going to come with twins to the right and to the left. The running back is Ball next to the quarterback, Blue. The give is to Ball. Ball gets to the 30-yard line, maybe the 29. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and right around 5, maybe a long 4.
Yeah. Ball goes off. He's not gimped up, but he's just he looks almost gimped up out of play. But then they bring in 25, who's Lamarin Smith, that's and put him back there at tailback. So yeah, it's first one, then the other. That's 2 really good ball players, 0 and number 25.
Blue's got twins to both sides. Now Davis runs in motion across the formation to the left. We've got flags down. And Jacksonville's going to get a timeout before the penalty. So with 9 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter, we'll take it with him. The Leopards lead it 28-14. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Life Point Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. Life Point Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Blue takes the snap. He's looking to the left side. Now he throws in the middle. It's intercepted by number 15, Ben Rock. Ben Rock's got some space. He's over midfield.
Wow.
We'll get to the Jacksonville 40. Ben Rock jumped the route, and a big return will give the Leopards incredible field position and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I tell you what, Ben had no doubt on that. He read it all the way. Hit him right. I mean, it looked like the pass was to him, Ben. I mean, he hit it, caught it in stride, and really, really flipped the field on this one. Good play there. Something that was play that the Leopards need.
And that's part of that senior leadership.
You bet.
Ben Rock has played some safety. He's played now he's at linebacker. And so just to have that senior leadership, be in the right place, and then when you get an opportunity to make a play, use your athleticism to make the play and get something out of it. And a nice return, heady move, and now the Leopards have an opportunity to extend their lead. Got a 28-14 lead, 8:53 remaining. Bishop Allen, the quarterback. Tavian Clegg standing next to him in the backfield. He's getting the play from the sideline. He's got what he wants. Here's the snap. The give is to Clegg. Makes one guy miss. Tries to cut to the right side, but Unfortunately for him, there's a couple of Jacksonville Titans waiting on him, and it's going to be a loss of about 2.5 yards.
Well, I tell you what, number 25, Lamyron Smith, sniffed that one out, and he was right there and pushed everything back into the backfield, and Clegg really had no place to go. Kind of a slow developing play, and it just it cost him 2.
Allen still has Clegg beside him. Clegg might have been moving a little forward at the play. No flag. Allen throws it deep and diving for it, but falling incomplete is number 3, Louis Jaime. Just a little beyond his outstretched hands, but he gave it a good go. Unfortunately for the Leopards, it's going to be 3rd down and long, about 12 to go.
32, yeah.
That's Elijah Hinton in the backfield.
Elijah Hinton's in.
Leopards getting the play from the sideline. Bishop Allen getting directions from Coach Fogelman.
Jaime was actually on that long play down at the goal line. He was behind his receiver, but the ball was he just couldn't quite catch up to the ball. But it was a good, well-run route. Wow.
Motion to the left, and now we've got a flag.
I think
it's going to be a procedure call against the Leopards. It's going to make 3rd and 12, 3rd and 17. So the Leopards now, really tough situation to pick up the 1st down. And you wonder how many yards they need to pick up in order for Coach Fogelman to think about going for it.
Listen, I think if he gets inside the 40, he'll go for it. And that's, 8 yards, 9 yards?
So Bishop Allen now with Devin Janelle next to him in the backfield. Jeremiah Craigett in motion. Bishop started left. Now he's rolling back to the right. He's throwing deep. Coming back to the ball. There could be pass interference, and he's going to get it.
Yeah.
And that's one of those times, Ron, where an underthrown ball helps you because the receiver knows he's trying to come back.
Yeah.
The defensive player doesn't.
And the poor D-back, he's just hung out to dry.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's unfortunate for us, unfortunate for them. But, and there's so many of those that are great receptions, underthrown balls, either by design or by accident, where the receiver has that option to come back, and he's got to be able to get through that D-back to get to it, or they're going to call interference every time.
And so here's an interesting, in the National Football League and college football, a pass interference is an automatic 1st down. That's not the case in high school. And so it's going to be 15 yards because it's not a spot foul either.
Nope.
And so it is going to bring up 3rd and short. But that does open up the playbook.
Yeah, and
to try to pick up this 1st down, and it puts you in 4-down territory in all likelihood.
I was going to say this. We were talking earlier. We're inside the 40, actually at the 34. So you got to figure that something happens. We're in the way our defense has been playing. You would think we were in 4-down territory.
They certainly got some guys like they might try to run it in the ball game. Jared Hathcock, who plays tight end and a little bit of fullback. Bishop
there he goes.
Gives it to Janelle from the pistol formation. He gets gets plenty for the 1st down. Yeah. Near the 25. I think they're going to mark him down at the 26.
Keelan, that was your little brother, N5. Good job.
Pickup of about 7 yards to get to the 26-yard line. We'll bring up now a 1st down and 10 for the Leopards. And getting close to the red zone. Bishop Allen going to the huddle, relaying the message from Coach Fogelman. The Leopards are going to break the huddle and go twins right, split to the left. Pistol formation, Devin Janelle behind Allen. Fake to Janelle. He's going to roll left. Now he throws it complete to Hathcock. He's going to get past the 25, trying to fight to the 20. We'll get to about the 22-yard line.
Boy, that's a good-looking big target running out there. You know it? Gosh, what a – woo.
And what you love is that he's just a sophomore, so he's got –
ready to say, wow.
2 more years in the weight room. He's already strong as an ox now. So.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you love about high school football. That you get to watch these kids develop from the time they come in. And if you watch them from Pee Wee, then you get to watch them all the way up. Bishop Allen has Janelle and Hinton beside him. The give is to Hinton. Hinton with some space. He's got over the 5. Touchdown, Leopards.
That's nice play. I tell you what, they thought Janelle had it there for a little bit. I thought he had it for a little bit. And then all of a sudden you look up there and boom.
And just like that, the Leopards have extended their lead to 34-14.
We've got a
looks like we got a cramp.
Yeah.
For a Jacksonville player.
A Titan. Looks like two Leopards.
Looks like it's number 6, Stanley Turner, who's kind of a do-it-all man for them.
Yes, he is. He's a wide receiver, D-back.
Has punted, I believe.
Yeah.
And good to see him walking off. He'll probably get those that cramp worked out and be back on the field shortly. And once again, the isolated player of the game, Osiel Martinez, has had a very stellar game. Can he stay perfect on extra points? Or did I jinx him?
I'm betting on him.
And the snap is good. It's down. The kick is through. And with 6 minutes and 32 seconds remaining,
the
Leopards have a 35-14 lead.
You know, I've got some scheduled events coming up here. Of course, Monday's Labor Day and there's no school. But Tuesday, we've got volleyball. Junior high and senior high are at home against Arkadelphia. And I've seen this volleyball. There's a lot of talent. A lot of talent on this volleyball team, and they're fun to watch. They play hard, and they're really, really outstanding girls. Then also, Tuesday, the golf team's at home at tea time at 3:30, and I don't see an opponent on there. So, and then the tennis Tuesday, home at 4 o'clock, and I don't know whether that's all Arkadelphia or not. I guess maybe it is.
Well, I can tell you when I play golf, I don't need an opponent. The course is going to beat me enough.
I don't either. Okay, Thursday, Cubs at home, Glen Rose, volleyball, juniors high, senior high. Fountain Lake, that's a good one. That's a really good volleyball program over there at 4:30. Golf at home, tea time, 3 o'clock. And then next Friday, the Leopards are on the road to Glen Rose.
Osiel Martinez tees the ball up. The ball is going to be returnable at about the 15-yard line. Bobbles it, but catches it. And now it is Davis. And Davis over the 30-yard line will be tackled at about the 33, and that's where Jacksonville will start their drive at their own 33-yard line with 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
You can sure see a lot of difference, Ben. We've been talking in the first half, and it may have a little bit to do with the wind that, Martinez was kicking him, in past the Leopard down here, no return. Now all of a sudden we're going the other way. He's got a little bit of wind against him. He's getting it down inside the 10-5-yard line, but still it's giving them some room to get out of there and picking up a little return and give them a little more breathing room around their offense.
Blue takes the snap, gives it the ball over the left side. Ball cuts back to the right. Now he's got some space. He's over the 45, past midfield to the 45 of the Leopards, and a nice first down run.
Yeah, Mason Ball really did a good job coming back, cutting back, and we've got a Leopard down.
Oh, I was scared by the way we were jumping around like it may be serious. Thankfully, it's just a cramp.
Yeah, but we've all had cramps, and it's like, why don't you just cut my leg off? It hurts that bad.
But he was jumping around like we had a femur that had snapped or something. But fortunate for us, it's just a cramp.
Kyler Wright coming across. Yeah, cramped up.
That's a long calf muscle.
That's a big, long muscle to be cramping up, isn't it? Nonetheless, the Leopards got the work cut out for them now. Once again, The Titans are down inside Leopard territory at the 46-yard line, 1st and 10, and 6:16 left here in the third quarter, but they're trailing the Leopards 35-14.
Ballou has a bunch set right next to him. The give is to Smith over the left side, tries to cut back to the middle. Leopards do a good job of sealing that off, and it's going to be a short gain of about 2, bringing up 2nd down and 8 from the Leopard 44-yard line. Under 6 minutes here in the third. The Leopards 3-score lead, 35-14, trying to get another stop, trying to seal the deal. Ballou takes the snap, throws to his left.
Oh, no,
it is intercepted. It's intercepted by Gabe Jaime, and they are not going to catch him. It's a pick 6, and the Leopards score, and we're going to get a little bit of an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, personal foul, as Jaime did the gymnastics flippity flop over the goal line, and the officials tend to frown upon that.
Let them celebrate. It wouldn't bother me if they'd have done that's just me, though. I'm old school. Anyway, Jaime comes in and, gosh, what an addition.
That's that freshman. We were just talking about it.
What an addition these brothers have been to this football team. I mean, the first game.
I got a feeling that that's going to be one that they discuss later.
Knowing Fogelman? Yes, it will be.
So that unsportsmanlike will be assessed on the kickoff for sure. So Osiel Martinez to kick the extra point with an opportunity for the Leopards to take a 42-14 lead.
I can almost see Fogelman's face when that happened.
And the kick is away, and it is through the uprights. And so the Leopards, with 5 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the third, have a 42-14 lead. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. There's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
And welcome back to Leopard Stadium as the Leopards coming off a pick 6 by none other than the freshman phenom.
Wow.
Gabriel Jaime, and bringing us to a 42-14 Leopard lead over Jacksonville. Osiel Martinez setting up from his own 25-yard line now after the unsportsmanlike to kick off to the Jacksonville Titans. And it is off. It will bounce at the 30-yard line. Picked up at the 30-yard line. And he's got some space down the right side, and that is going to be Mosiah Davis. He crosses midfield, knocked out of bounds. Where are they going to mark it?
Yeah.
At the Malvern?
They're pointing, they're looking at the 50-yard line. No, they got a...
I think a referee got clipped.
They got a line judge got clipped, knocked down, I think. While we got a second here, Saturday, third grade flag football at Lakeside, 4th and 6th Pee Wee football at home versus Searcy, and the 7th grade volleyball jubilee here at home. And once again, we'll tell you, I'll follow up later, but there will be no televised broadcast next Friday night from Glen Rose. Their administration forbids us from doing any live streaming or anything, so you can listen to us, you just can't watch it except on a replay.
But you will be able to hear the audio live on your YouTube channel. Jacksonville in the shotgun formation. The give is, what did we say his name was, number 7?
Number 7 is Glenn
Mr. Glenn.
No, it's Keyshaw. I got it in a piece.
He picked up a nice gain of about 6 yards, bringing up second down and 3 for Jacksonville at the Malvern 44.
Keyshaw Glenn.
The give is to Keyshawn Glenn again. He cuts back over towards the middle and drags a Malvern defender all the way to the 31-yard line. And Jacksonville has a little momentum in the running game here after a couple of nice runs by Keyshawn Glenn.
Yeah, they found something with number 7. Not only his name, but they're using him some here in this offense now.
Now Antoine Davidson is next to Mason Ball in a Wildcat-type formation. Mason Ball, one of their primary running backs. He's set to take the snap. He does give it to Davidson, who tries to go to the right side, gets to the 30, and not much more than that. And they are going to mark it at about the 29-yard line, it appears. Well, in between the 29 and the 30. So a gain of a little more than a yard.
I'm going to give him a short yard.
So that'll make it second down and 9 for Jacksonville. In Malvern territory. Ballou back at quarterback. Mason Ball beside him. He's got twins to the right and twins to the left. He's changing the play. Here's the snap. Ballou looking to the left. Throws wide.
Ball.
To Marion Ball. He drops the ball, and it looks like the Leopards fall on it.
Yeah.
And it's another turnover forced by the Leopard defense. And the Leopards will take over on their own 26-yard line.
Yeah, he had the ball, and when it looked like he went to make a 180 move, dropped it, and
was that Ben Rock on that recovery as well?
I think it was 50. Mark Roberts up there knows. Wasn't it 55? No, he said he didn't have any idea.
It was an orange jersey, I can assure you.
Okay, we're thinking Ben Rock. We're going to give it to Ben Rock. Nice recovery, 15.
So the Leopards now with a 42-14 lead.
That's
Allen takes the snap. Gives it to Janelle, who bangs his way forward for about a yard. Will bring up second down and 9. Not a lot there.
Now, for you people that don't know, and I've said it before, this is Keelan Janelle's little brother. Keelan's playing number 3 tight end at UCA. So he's up there with Vinny Winters. And then, of course, last night we saw Dylon Carradine in War Memorial Stadium playing some corner. Jalen Dupree is in Fort Collins, Colorado State.
Bishop Allen with a running back to his right and his left, takes the snap, looking to his left, complete to Kalen Cooper. Cooper's got the first down. He's over the 40, hit hard, but in the right direction for the Leopards. And he falls forward to about the 43-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the Leopards.
If you watch that, get a chance to watch that, he absolutely froze number 1 out there with his move. You know, and then went to the inside. Unfortunately, there were 2 other Titans there waiting for him, but number 1, Isaiah Morse, didn't have a chance to put a hand on him.
Bishop with Hinton and Janelle beside him in the shotgun. The give is to Hinton. Hinton gets over the 45-yard line, hit hard, will fall forward to the 47-yard line, gain of about 4 or 5 yards.
You know, Elijah Hinton has had an opportunity here to really, get some good snaps and some carries, and switching back and forth with him and his running buddy Clegg. But Hinton's really doing a good job. That's number 32 out there on the field right now.
Leopards will go with the pistol formation. And the give is to Hinton. Hinton now over the 50. Nice move to the outside. He cuts over to the 45, near the 40-yard line. They're going to – wow, I thought he got to the 41. They're going to give him maybe the 42.
Yeah, and that right there was an example of his elusive running and his quickness and his speed. He's just really, really a good back. Hey, this kid's only a junior too. That's good news.
So the Leopards now with a 42-14 lead. Minute 15 remaining in the third quarter. Not in a big hurry to get to the line of scrimmage. Allow some time to click off the clock. Pistol formation. Bishop takes the snap. The handoff to Hinton. Hits the hole hard. Stays on his feet. Fights forward for about 4 yards. Maybe 3. And we'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, Hinton took a really lick from number 50, their inside big man right there, and knocked him sideways, but didn't quite get him down. And listen, you take a lick from their number 50 and keep your feet going. You've got something. You got some strength. You got some things going for you. Good job, 32.
Leopards are going to have man-to-man coverage on the outside with Gabe Hyme. The give is to Hinton, however, and he goes right over the right tackle, past the 35. Going to be close to a first down, maybe a yard and a half short. We'll bring up 3rd and 2, and that's going to be the last play of the third period. And so, as we close, after 3, 1 left, the Leopards lead it 42-14. We'll be right back. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football. Welcome back to Leopard Stadium. And Ron, real quick, that offensive line, we talked about a lot of for the Leopards. They've had a lot of newcomers.
Yeah.
How do you feel they've handled that 3-3 stack? Difficult challenge for a bunch of new offensive linemen.
I tell you, Cooper's leading them, number 79. He's that senior in there, that senior leadership, and they have. And this goes back to, I think, Petey Barber and Baker, the experience of the coaches too, helping this line.
They give us to Devin Janelle. He tries to get to the right side, but he is met in the backfield. And so 3rd and short turns into 4th and medium or so. They went from about 3rd and 2 to 4th and 4. And so the Leopards got to go to the drawing board and try to draw up probably a 5-yard play to try to keep this drive alive. And they are 1 touchdown away from getting the running clock.
Once again, though, it was Michael Johnson come in there, and seemed like every second or third play, they just don't have an answer. He is so quick and so athletic. And then you try to double team him, and that frees up 25. It's a double-headed monster.
Allen looking to the right, throws incomplete. Looked like perhaps Isaiah Morris got a hand on it, was coming in really hot.
Yeah.
Delamar got his hands on it as well, but it falls incomplete. And Jacksonville will take over on downs.
I agree. I think Morris got just enough of a hand on it to either deflect it or throw it off kilter so that the completion wasn't there. But it was a well thrown ball, just wasn't quite where it needed to be. But nonetheless, Leopards are going to turn it over on downs for the first time to the Titans. At their own 36-yard line.
So Jacksonville trying to cut into that lead. Ballou moving to the right now. He hands back on a counter to the left side. Ball over the left. Does not get to the edge. Still manages to pick up about 2 or 3 yards. Gets to the 39-yard line of Jacksonville, brings up second down 7.
Jimerson did a really good job of staying with him and running him down from behind, or he had some room to go.
Got Lamyron Smith in the backfield.
The give is to Smith. He spin moves, and he's trying to drive forward to the 45, not able to get there. Gets to about the 43-yard line. Going to bring up third down and about 3.
Boy, I tell you what, he ran right into Mikhail Gunnels and Gunnels, and big old junior 43 just stood him up.
Third down and 3 for the Titans. Smith in the backfield with Ballou, trips to the right. The give is to Smith. Smith makes one guy miss, gets to the 45, tries to drive near the first down marker. We'll see where they spot it.
Yeah, we ran by him. It looked to me like Elijah Jones, defensive tackle out there, number 62, had him and just ran past him back in the backfield and couldn't get a handle on him, but turned him in and kept him in the field of play. We got a Titan down and
this does not necessarily look like a cramp, so as their training crew takes a look at him, we'll take a break. 9:45 remaining. The Leopards are leading at 42-14. You're listening to Malvern Leopard football.
Leopard heart means honor.
A leopard heart is engaged.
Leopard heart shows achievement.
Leopard heart shows respect.
Leopard heart shows teamwork.
And welcome back. We are happy to report that Manny Harris, who was the injured player, did walk off the field on his own power. It looks like he's going to be okay. And that means that Jacksonville will have 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Ballou, the quarterback for Jacksonville, has Mason Ball beside him. He's going to sprint right, looking for a wide receiver, looking for somebody to throw to. Throws complete at about the 48 of Malvern, and he is going to get close to the first down. No clue on whether or not he made it. The reception was Kayvon Spann. And they are going to give him the first down. Completion goes all the way to the Malvern 44. Jacksonville wanting to move fast. Lamyron Smith now the back next to the quarterback, Ballou, who takes the snap. The give is to Smith over the left side. Cuts over the left tackle. Gets over the 45 of Malvern into about the 42. No, they're going to give him the 43 only. We'll bring up 2nd down and about 8. We're under 9 minutes, 8 minutes, and 45 seconds remaining in the contest. The Leopards are leading at 42-14. Ballou sprinting right. Tries to get a throw off, but big number 60, John Doddridge, was all up in his grill and forced a wide throw well off target.
Dodger, he's been causing some havoc out there lately, and kind of watching him as the game has gone on, he's got more comfortable, he's got more confidence, and big guy's having fun, I think. Big 3rd down here for the Leopards to get a stop here and force a punt out of them, if they do punt.
Blue's got Smith next to him. The give is to Smith and gets to about the line of scrimmage, and he is bottled up by the Leopards at that point. He may have been able to drive forward for maybe half a yard, but they're not even going to move the down marker. Brings up 4th down and 9.
Yeah, it looks like they're sending, what was that, number 8? Or that's number.
Yeah, that's. I think that's probably number 6, Stanley Turner.
Stanley, yeah.
Who was the original punter, and then the one where they had the bad snap was number 18, Chandler Sublett. But Stanley Turner has been the punter for most of the evening for Jacksonville. Snap goes over his head. Will he be able to? He's just going to fall on it.
Yeah.
And the Leopards are going to take over well inside Jacksonville territory after the bad snap on 4th down.
Wow, I tell you what, that's even a bigger hole for the defense of the Titans. On you have a chance maybe of turning the field over on the punt, and all of a sudden you're at your own 31 instead of having the Leopards at their 31, and it's a big break for the Leopards and really a problem for Jacksonville.
And what a performance by the Leopard defense here in week 1. I mean, Jacksonville scored 14 points, but that's coming. 7 of those points came off of an interception return that got all the way down to the 3. So really, I think that they're going to, Coach Brumfield and Freer and Smiley, they're going to go back and they're going to look at that film, and they're going to find some things to correct for sure. But I think there's going to be a lot of praise for the young men in orange on defense when they do the film study. Bishop hands it off to Wesley Morley.
Wesley Morley, yeah.
Sophomore running back, getting some quality reps against a 5A opponent.
Yeah, and you can practice all you want to, but when you get out here Friday night under the lights against somebody you haven't seen or played, that's a different ball game altogether, isn't it, Ben?
It certainly is, and 2-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 8 from the Jacksonville 29. Bishop has 2 running backs with him in the backfield. The give is to Janelle. He's met in the backfield.
Well, guess who? Big old number 50. And he's
yeah, Michael Johnson has been a significant problem.
Yes, he has. He's a football player, I'm telling you.
Really, really good motor.
Yeah.
Understands angles. And he has caused a lot of problems for that Leopard offensive line tonight. As such, the Leopards now have 3rd and long. 3rd and 10 to go from the Jacksonville 31-yard line. They got to get to the 21. Bishop Allen, the give to Morley. Morley's got a chance. Over the 20, still driving his feet. Almost able to break a shoestring tackle. Ends up getting tripped up right around the 10-yard line, but there is a flag back on the 28-yard line.
We were talking about, the
this one's coming back.
The offensive line for a young bunch and a relatively new bunch playing together. But with the kids we lost last year moving around and everything, I think they've done really, really, really well for their first ball game. Of course, they'll have film. They'll see things that they'll need to work on. But another thing too, and you talked about this early, Ben. These kids that don't have a whole lot of experience, a whole lot of playing time together, they're looking at a stack. And this is probably the only time of the year that they're going to see 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers back behind them,
right,
not knowing what they're going to do. So, yeah, you can watch it on film and everything, but linebackers, flying around, going around in your corners, you can't replicate. You got to play against it.
3rd down and 18, long way to go. Allen, they give to Morley the same play. This time they are a little bit more prepared. Ball's on the ground.
Yeah.
Jacksonville is going to pick it up. And there will be a turnover. Jacksonville will take over on their own 38-yard line.
Trying to get just a little bit extra out of it and lost the handle. 5:59 left here. Leopards still lead it. That hadn't changed. 42-14 in the first game of the new Johnny Fogelman era and his coaching staff. And it's been really a good debut. I mean, a few hiccups here and whatever, but the overall big picture, Ben, is really, really good.
Anytime if you have an opportunity to beat a 5A school, really, almost a 6A school in week 1, then you've accomplished something. And the reverse to Glenn. He's upended after a gain of about 6 or 7 yards. We'll wait on the spot. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 43-yard line. Or they're going to give him the 44. Going to give him the 44-yard line.
I think as the season goes on and Jacksonville looks more and more at this film, the opponents are going to see a lot more of Keyshawn Glenn than what we have, just because he's fast, he's elusive.
This time they fake the give to Glenn, and they hand it off to, I believe that's Smith. The ball comes out. The Leopards jump on it, and the Leopards get it right back. Or are they going to just want to make sure they don't call them down by contact? Or, forward progress. They have not signaled first down Malvern.
He says he's calling them back. Whoops.
I think what they're going to say, if I had to guess, is that they're going to say they had his forward momentum stopped before the fumble, and Jacksonville's going to keep the football.
Yeah. Nice catch there, Mr. Dial.
It's a bang play. I mean, you want to protect the kids, and that's why they're a little little whistle happy. Particularly in a 42-14 game, play it safe. Make sure these kids are not taking unnecessary hits. Glenn in motion.
They're going to
fake the swing to Glenn. Now they're going to throw it on a hitch route to Kennedy Johnson, and Johnson crosses over the 50, over the 45, down to the 44-yard line, and Jacksonville in Malvern territory. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Under 5 minutes now. Jacksonville trying to tack on one more score. Ballou takes the snap. Throws it out to a little hitch route to Stanley Turner. Turner going to get close to the first down marker. Looks like he gets close to the 35. They're going to mark it just shy and bring up second and very short for Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, they're trying to make something good happen, Ben. To kind of get a good taste in their mouth. Being down 42-14. Maybe score right here at the end of the ball game and have something positive to go forward, to go home on, to go forward with. It's very important.
The give is.
He's gone
to Smith, and he gets to the edge, and he is going to trot all the way in to the end zone, cutting the score now 42-20. 3:53 remaining in the contest.
That's one of those situations right there that Coach Fogelman said we need to clean up some stuff on, and that was one of those situations that they'll still need to clean up a little bit on that.
I believe that was Messiah Davis. So we get to see Glenn with the opportunity to kick the extra point. It goes off the upright, and it will be no good.
No good. And it should be noted that this last drive and everything, and this is nothing against the quality of the kids, but when you get up 42 like that, Coach Fogelman has pulled all of his starters, if not, I believe completely all of his starters on defense, and he's given these new kids, like I talked earlier, Ben, you practice, but you get out here on Friday night, and if you're a backup, there's nothing like the experience of going against a live opponent, and that's what the coaches are doing with these younger kids, because some of them, October, November, we may need some of them, and they've got to get the game experience, and the only way to do it is to do it the way the coaches are doing it. When you get a game in hand like this, you give them some reps, and that's what's happened here in the fourth quarter. And,
right, you simply can't simulate under the lights with a crowd, an opponent you don't know,
right.
Other than to get out there and do it under the lights with a crowd with an opponent you don't know. That's really the only way to do it. And so with 3:53 remaining in the game, the Leopards' lead is cut 42-20. And we'll see if Jacksonville is going to try to onside kick, or they're going to kick this thing deep. And 3 scores difference here. They would have to pull a minor miracle out.
Yeah.
In order to do that, and they look like they're scheduled to kick it deep.
Yeah. And then if they do it, they're going to have to do it against their ones, not our twos or threes.
But then again, they are kind of bunched up over here.
Yeah, they're bunched up over here at the right. Like that 18 looks like he's getting a little antsy here, 18 and 28. Yeah, onside. Nope, I'll be darned. Okay.
And the ball is going to be received by Malvern at about the 37. He let it bounce, caught it off the bounce, going backwards actually, and then had to stop his momentum going towards the wrong end zone and get started headed in the right direction and gets it over the 40-yard line, and the Leopards will take over at their own 43.
Well, if the Leopards get through this and 3:46 left, pick up a 1st and 10, that should do it for this one. And giving up the 20 points, I'm going to give them 7, and I'm going to tell you why I'm just going to give them 7. I'm going to give them 7 on the Glenn Keyshaw pass. The other was the interception. I guess you got to give it to him. But and then this last one. But anyway, I think the Leopards have done almost everything that Coach Fogelman and his staff has wanted them to. Don't you, Ben?
I think so. I think that they've gotten some really, really good stuff to look at, some things to fix. But I think they've got to be pleased with game one. Bishop Allen, the give to Hinton. Hinton over the left side. Hinton's got some space. He's over midfield. Now he's over the 40, going to be dragged down at about the 39-yard line.
You know, I will say this for sure, and you take it to the bank. There's less to fix after this ball game than there was after the Sheridan scrimmage. I mean, by leaps and bounds, the coaching the guys did after that scrimmage and where this football team is now.
Now Kyler Wright comes in at quarterback, replacing Bishop Allen. Going to let that clock tick down a little bit. Kyler Wright takes the snap. The give is to Wesley Morley, and going to be a loss on the play, pretty significant loss. Wrestled around in the backfield.
By guess who?
About 5-yard loss on the play will bring up 2nd down and 15. Leopards move all the way back to their own 44-yard line. They've got to get to the 29 to pick up a 1st down, but right now they're just interested in moving some clock and getting some experience for a number of these players. Kyler Wright, 2 running backs with him in the backfield, takes the snap. The give.
Well, they
can't see the number on that.
32.
32, that's Hinton.
Yeah, and once again, they ran, and they keep running to their right side, their left side, and they're running right into Michael Johnson, number 50, and
he may lead 5A in tackles after tonight.
Yeah, he might, yeah. You know, and 88 and 52 out there, that's Lane Olson, and at 52, and then number 88, I don't have a name on him. They're so good, but Hinton's taken, he's taken all of the glory. You know, Johnson takes away from him because he is so good.
Kyler Wright gives to Wesley Morley. Morley hit right around the line of scrimmage. He does pick up a yard or 2.
Got a timeout.
And we're going to have a timeout by Jacksonville. They want to call timeout with 1 minute and 37 seconds left, down 3 touchdowns.
They want that. They want the ball back. So, Jacksonville coach, what are you telling them over there?
I really don't know. I mean, this is I'm a little surprised that they called timeout at this juncture. But, Ron, I would like to talk a little bit about next week. We've got county rivalry game against Glen Rose, and we know Glen Rose wants to win this game.
Oh, sure.
Maybe as much as any game on their schedule. They're always picked to be really highly ranked inside 3A. It's going to be a challenge for a bunch of we got like we said, they're going to have one game experience, one more game experience than they had coming into this one. What are your thoughts about going into next week?
Well, anytime you go down there and anytime you play Glen Rose, and with the exception of the first year or two, and they've been close. These have been, there's been a lot of close games. A couple of them with the Dupree bunch got out of hand a little bit, but that happened to a lot of people. But one thing you're going to find about a Keener coach bunch out of Glen Rose, they're going to play hard. They're going to play hard. They're going to be disciplined. They're not going to make mistakes. And like you said, it's one they really want to win. So I expect a battle out of them.
Kyler Wright now going to throw, and it is complete. Going to be well short of what was needed for the first down. I believe that was going to be Tyson Heath on the reception for the Leopards. Does get it to about the 39-yard line, but as that was fourth down, it's not enough. Jacksonville will take over at their own 39.
Yeah, and to remind everybody, and it's just unfortunate that the administration, of the Beavers, and they've got their reasons for it, but we won't be streaming live out of that. Like Dan said, you can listen to us. We can get the audio, but you just, they don't, it's not just us. They don't allow anybody to stream live out of there. And it not only keeps the Leopard parents and kids that can't, and aunts and uncles that can't see it, but it also stops the Glen Rose people, that would want to watch it. Because I know we got quite a few people at Glen Rose that check in back and forth on us because they want to know what the Leopards doing, because they know the Leopards are coming down there next weekend, and it's for the it's for the county battle, one of the county battles, and it always has been, always will be, and it's just one of those rivalry games that both teams really want to win.
Now Malvern takes a timeout. We've been sitting at 1:35 for about the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, because I was talking that long at least, wasn't I?
Yeah, and we didn't run a play. So we've got a full rundown on Glen Rose now.
Okay, it's your turn, brother.
Oh, well, we'll talk about it next week, but what's interesting about the Glen Rose game is this is a small county. Hot Spring County's not large at all. There's only about 30,000 people in the whole county. And so, especially when you look at the proximity that you have with Glen Rose, these kids go to church together.
Yeah.
A lot of kids that live in the Glen Rose School District go to Malvern. A lot of kids that live in the Malvern District go to Glen Rose. And, so you've got these kids that live in quote unquote the wrong district, you know what I mean? And so they don't want to go home after and lose that game. So it has a little extra meaning to it.
And a lot of these kids on travel baseball, basketball, they'll play together, and they know each other.
So Jacksonville, we're finally going to get a snap that counts, and the handoff is going to be to Mosiah Davis, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that is all. Good to see that some of these young Leopards that may not get a lot of time with the ones, playing hard and getting some stops.
Yes. Yeah, because this is their time to shine. I mean, look at 56 get through there. Oh, what a catch.
Big time catch. Throws it right down the numbers.
Yeah.
And a big time catch by number 3, Kayvon Spann. And I'm sorry I didn't announce that. I was watching John Plummer just plumb through the offensive line and almost got himself a sack.
Yeah.
Really good poise by Ballou to deliver that ball and a nice catch. And Jacksonville's rolling inside Malvern territory. Swing pass to Glenn. Yeah. Glenn now to the outside. We've got a flag down. Glenn is going to get tiptoe, and the officials are going to say he stepped out of bounds at the Malvern 4. We'll have to see what this flag is on the 26-yard line. We may have had holding or a block in the back. He did have a blocker in that area. We'll see if that has anything to do with the flag. We've got holding.
Defensive holding against
Jacksonville. So
that'll take it back, and
he'll get credit for the yards to that point, and they'll mark it from the spot of the foul. So will probably be first in less than 10 because I believe he was past the first down marker. Nope. I guess he was almost to the first down marker because it's going to be first in about 12.
Yeah, and once again, they went to Keyshaw Glenn, number 7, and he's just really played well.
The give is to Davis. He tries to get through the middle. He's not going to be able to punch through, but he does get a nice gain to the Malvern 33-yard line.
27 seconds and counting here, and this may be, if not the last play, the next to the last play.
Blue now throws on a wide receiver screen to the right. The pass is to Spann. Spann is going to get the first down before he's pushed out of bounds at the Leopard 25-yard line. 11 seconds on the clock. The Leopards just trying to prevent one last touchdown here.
Yeah, and like I say, we've got their ones against our twos, and our twos are really hanging in there and playing well.
Ballou taking a shot at the end zone, throws it up in the air. Spann goes up for it. Incomplete. We have a flag.
Okay, how do you call a flag and the guy's clear out of the end zone? He's out of bounds. And I'm assuming.
So they're going to talk about this. And
I'm assuming it's going to be interference or something, but
we'll see if it's going to be pass interference. We'll see if it's on the offense or the defense. It's going to go against the Leopards, which is going to be 15 yards and enough for a first down.
What I don't understand, from my view of it, the play should have been over because the interference. Help me, Mark. Did you see that? It looked to me like he was outside of the white marker over there, outside the playing field. All right, 4 seconds. This is it, regardless what happens, I think.
Well, not quite.
Not quite.
We're still. Ballou, 2 running backs with him in the backfield. He's going to sprint left. Throws to the end zone. He's got a man back there. Spann with one hand, can't hold on to it. It falls incomplete, and that is going to be a final. The Leopards win Week 1 over 5A opponent Jacksonville, 42-20.
And this was one that Coach Pregame, he wasn't overconfident about it, but he thought we could play with this bunch. But I'm not so sure that the coaching staff thought we could have this much success against them this early in the season, Ben. And I think that's the encouraging part, is how far along these Leopards are first ball game of the season.
And we want to hope that you all have a very safe holiday weekend. We hope that you are able to be there live at Glen Rose for the contest. If not, we will be here with audio only.
Audio only.
Live on Friday night, but the replay will have video later in the week. But we will, of course, hope that you get out and watch and support these guys at Glen Rose. It's not a far trip. We want to thank everyone for listening. And as my friend Seth Roberts would say, stay classy, my friends.
Yes.